this is me. I'm basically a cowboy, and this is the person who's teaching me all this. He said, let's go to the first challenge, but you're going to do it without a horse. I'm ready to do this. He's showing how to do it. He has to jump this part. This looks really easy. It's just jumping over the fence. And now I think it's my turn to do this. I'm sure I'm going to make it because I want to be the best cowboy ever. So now I'm jumping this on foot. It's really weird doing this on foot because I'm doing the challenge without a horse. Okay, I think I already finished this, and now I want to know the next challenge. He said, come here. I'm going to give you a horse just for you. Wait, I'm going to get a horse. Dude, this is the best gift ever. I wonder if it's this horse, but it looks like it's not. I'm going to have to follow him, and it looks like the horse is back here. I don't know how I didn't see this horse before, but this is the most beautiful horse ever, and apparently this horse is mine. So now I got up here. Dude, thank you so much for the gift. Now I'm coming here to do this with the horse. I'm going to do the hardest challenge ever. So now I started jumping like this. I'm just going to finish this challenge. I made it, dude. I'm doing really well, and he's also doing this. He also completed the challenge. But now we're literally going to the city because we're cowboys, and we have to see the city a little better. But now he stopped here. He has something to say. He said, I'm going to do my things because I'm the mayor of the city and take care of the city meanwhile. But now the mayor just left here, and yes, this guy is the mayor of the city. I know this may look really weird, but it's exactly what happened. It's really cool that my friend is simply the mayor of the city. But I'm coming here to the front, and a car arrived. He got out of the car with this gun. Dude, I don't know what's happening. I just know that now I raised my hands. I don't know why he's holding this gun. He said, give me all your money now. Dude, I don't have money. I know this looks really weird, but I'm simply without money at the moment. But he's aiming this item here. He said, you walk with the mayor. Stop lying. But now the sheriff is arriving here. This guy ran away from here because he knows the sheriff can arrest him. I'm really lucky the sheriff got here. He's coming to see what's happening, and he's even armed. But now he's coming right here. Dude, they tried to steal my money, and once again it was that player who tries to steal everyone's money. So he dropped this gun. He said, why don't you have a gun yet? I thought I didn't need a gun, but now I want to buy this, and it looks like he's going to take me to the place. It's really good that this guy is helping me because I definitely need help. I just don't know where to buy the gun, but he arrived right at this part. Okay, we left the horse here. I wonder in which store I buy weapons, but now he's calling me up there. Wait, that's exactly where you buy weapons. I walk in front of the store every day, and I didn't even know that. So now I'm going up here. Dude, there are many really cool options, but this one is only for army people and also people who work in the police, just like the sheriff. But he's looking here, and it looks like he already knows what I should choose. Okay, there are really cool weapons here. Okay, I got this weapon. Dude, this weapon looks really good. He said, you can make modifications to the weapon. So, since I can make modifications to the weapon, I really want to do that. I'm changing this weapon of mine. I can put this silencer, but I don't think I need that. Only criminals need these things. But I put this flashlight, which can be very useful, but I think it's already good. I don't need more things from this store, even though there are many cool things. He understood that, and now he just left here. He's going there to do his job because he's a sheriff and he has to take care of the city. If he doesn't take care of the city, literally thieves will get here to rob all the establishments. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm riding around the city with my horse. Well, I'm passing near the bank, but it looks like something happened. I don't know exactly what happened here, but the sheriff is standing here in the front, and this friend of mine just arrived here, and he gave those documents. I wonder what happened, and I think I should stop here to understand what happened at the bank, but my friend is explaining everything. He said, 2 armed men stole all the gold from the bank. Now even the mayor is arriving here because something terrible happened. Dude, if even the mayor came, it's because what happened here was very serious, and now you can see that he got very scared. He said, if we don't recover the gold, we're going to lose everything in the city. Okay, this really is horrible. For you who don't know, the whole economy of the city is based on gold. I had a bit of gold saved in the bank, and now even my gold was stolen, but I'm going back home because I learned something with time. There are things that unfortunately can't be changed, so based on that, I'm going back home. Well, I'm arriving here, but there's a very suspicious car passing here. It's that same guy from before. And apparently he's going back to his house. I wonder which house he lives in because there are several houses here, and apparently he lives right in this house. I would never imagine that the guy who lives in this house is the same guy who tried to steal my money. Seriously, this is really weird. Now a whole day has passed, and I was sleeping since then, but now I'm finally waking up. I don't know the reason, but there's a person arriving here, which in this case is the sheriff. He came here with the mayor. Dude, what are you two doing here? I don't understand why both of you are in my house, but I went outside, and can you tell me what's happening? Because at the moment I'm really confused. He said, we need help to recover the gold from the bank. Is it serious that you two memorized what you were going to say? Okay, this is really weird, so come inside here to talk. I want you to explain better what's happening and why I should help you. I think there are better options around the city. I'm just a cowboy from the countryside who literally knows nothing about the city. He said, that's exactly why we chose you. You won't be suspicious, so you want me to spy on the thieves? It looks like he said yes, but how am I going to tell you that they're in specific places so you can arrest them? And he also doesn't know. Okay, I will investigate this, but obviously I'm going to need your help. You have to tell me where I should go, and it looks like it's the sheriff who's going to help me. Even the mayor left here because there's nothing else he can do, and now explain everything to me. Now a few hours have passed, and now we're going on the first mission. So we're right here, and do you think there's something here in the front? I'm only seeing this farmer who finally came back here to sleep. He doesn't even know the things that are happening. But what do you think is in this giant warehouse? There could literally be anything inside there. He said, I don't know, and the only person who can open the gate is the owner of the warehouse. Since we can't go inside there, we have to try to observe what's inside. He's helping me climb up here. Okay, I got up here because he helped me climb up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to help you climb up here too. Even if he tries, it's impossible. But he's getting here behind. Now he climbed there, and he finally got here. We're here observing this warehouse. I'm starting to find this really weird. It looks like there's something inside there, but I can't see it. And it looks like he has binoculars. You could give that to me, right? So he gave me that. So now I'm observing this, and it looks like there's a lot of money inside there. There's literally all the gold in the city, and even a bit more. Whoever lives in that house definitely stole all the money from the bank. He's looking here, and it looks like he agreed. But unfortunately, we can't enter this house. The only person who can open this gate is the owner of the house. But I'm coming here to see if I can open this. But unfortunately, I can't. Now even he's coming here. Dude, I can't open this. It's practically impossible. He said, stay here watching and find out who the owner of the house is. Okay, I will do that. I'm going to find out who stole the gold from this city. And now he left here to protect the city because that's literally his job. Now a whole day has passed. And dude, I'm really tired. Wait, but what are you doing here? It looks like my friend arrived here on the chimney. He simply found me. And now we're both observing who is possibly the owner of the warehouse. But dude, I'm really tired. I can't keep watching this anymore. So he's calling me to go to his house because he lives nearby. Literally, this red house is my friend's house, and now I decided to come here. This really is the best option, so I'm going inside here. I'm starting to think better about this. Since then, the bank has been totally closed. But what if it was the sheriff himself who did this? He would be the perfect person to rob the bank. He got up here, and even my friend agrees with this. But the mayor arrived here. He said, why would he rob the bank? If he's the guy who robbed the bank, all of this is going to make a lot of sense. He left me watching this house to discover the owner of the house. But the truth is that the owner was never going to arrive because the owner is exactly the sheriff, but he disagrees with my theory, and now he just left here. This proves it wasn't the mayor. Literally, the mayor just left here. This proves it wasn't the mayor, because if it had been him who robbed the bank, he would have agreed with this theory. He said, but who's going to arrest the sheriff if he's the only police officer in the city? Leave it to me, because I already have a plan. Now a few hours have passed. I'm simply going down here. Well, I'm coming here to talk to the sheriff, but first I have a question for you. This is the most obvious question I should have asked from the beginning. Didn't you see who robbed the bank? Because I think you were there at the moment. He said, I didn't see, because it was really fast. I'm coming here to talk to the sheriff. I have something important to tell him. No person has arrived there until the moment, so I give up the investigations, and he agreed with that. Well, I'm coming back here because I'm going to go home, and this friend of mine was waiting for me. Now let's go to part 2 of the plan. I'm going to pretend that I'm going back home, and he was watching this, and he simply went back on the horse. But now he's coming up here, and from what it looks like, he's really coming here to this house. Literally, he's the owner here, because I just discovered the whole truth, and now even he got scared. Wait, but the mayor appeared here. Dude, why were you inside our car? Seriously, this doesn't make sense. He said, I stayed to find out if you were the thief, but now I discovered who it is, and now he's coming here to arrest the sheriff. The sheriff arrived here, and now he's going to jail, and we're all helping the mayor. Even my friend showed up with a broom, which is the most dangerous broom of all. Well, I arrived here with this vehicle, and the sheriff is going to be arrested. Dude, but there's something really weird happening. I think there are more people involved in the case. It doesn't make sense that only the sheriff did this, so I'm taking him to prison. But I already know he's not the only person who did this. It's impossible that only the sheriff took all this gold. Since then, he's being interrogated. They're asking him several questions. He said, I'm not going to tell who helped me. Dude, that's a shame, because we're going to have to investigate possible thieves to find out who helped him. But I'm getting inside here to talk to him. We have 3 suspects in the city, and if you don't help us, you're going to get the maximum sentence. It looks like he's confused. The minimum sentence is 3 years in prison, and the maximum sentence is 50 years in prison, and you can see that now he got scared. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm really angry. He gave me a list of 2 people, and from the 2 people who are on this list, only one of them committed the crime. He got closer. He said he made a riddle, but at least we're very lucky because both suspects live really close. So I'm investigating this house, and this friend of mine is investigating that other house. Wait, but I remembered that at that moment a thief literally entered the garage of this house. So it was probably him who did this. Dude, we have to go there to arrest him now. So come here in the car. This is probably going to be our only chance to arrest him. So I'm coming right here. He arrived here to see what's happening, and raise your hands. He raised his hands, and now get inside the car. We're going to take you to prison to find out if you really stole the city's gold. He said, I didn't do this because it's too risky. Okay, this is a little weird, and maybe he's telling the truth. Now this guy is arrested, and this guy is being interrogated, but so far he proved that he's innocent. Even though he tried to steal my money, he wasn't the person who stole the gold. Even he's confused. Dude, you shouldn't be confused. Now we know who really stole the gold from the bank. So I got my horse, and he's coming here to get his horse. This is really weird. His horse is very small, and actually the name of that isn't even horse. I don't remember the correct name. So now we're coming here in the front to finally arrest this player. But I already know how this is going to end. It's probably going to end in a shootout, and my friend has a golden gun. I need you to hide. So now he's coming here, and he stayed behind the bush. I'm coming here to talk to the owner of this house, and it looks like he's here in the front, and apparently he's armed. But he stood up, and he's shooting. Okay, I crouched down. He really tried to hit me, but now he's coming right here. He's going to get his horse. Okay, I have to go after him, but it looks like he escaped through this door. He had a plan to escape. Okay, I have to go after him now. So I'm coming here behind his house, and it looks like he's right there. Dude, I can see you. But now I got my weapon, but I don't want to hit him. But I'm trying to hit him because he becomes a danger to society. Okay, now my horse is much faster. I'm getting closer. Dude, you better stop. So get off the horse, and if you don't stop now, this will be your end. Finally, he raised his hands. I think it's time for you to remove this mask. So he removed that. And tell me, are you the guy who robbed the bank? He said, I didn't do this for money. I wanted revenge on the mayor who banned crimes. I'm going to tell you something that everyone should tell you, but this is the most bizarre thing I've ever heard in my life. The mayor did the right thing, and he wanted revenge anyway. Now I'm taking him to prison. He's going to stay here for a very long time. Everything that happened was really weird, but now both criminals are arrested. But the mayor got closer. He said, you and Big will be the new sheriffs of the city. Dude, this is simply amazing. Starting today, I'm a sheriff, and my friend also became a sheriff, and you can see that he's already eating the police station's food. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and I'll add you on Roblox.